Look.
We saw it.
We haven't showered in a week, everybody. This is like probably one of the most expensive things that we are going to do on this trip.
Is it making you feel anxious?
We're Levi and Leah, a Canadian couple living out of our Prius to complete a trip of a lifetime.
We left our apartment to spend a year on the road circumnavigating North America.
Last week we lifted our Prius so that we can go off-road, kind of. And this week we're in San Francisco for our anniversary.
Happy anniversary. We are boondocking here in a pretty unique location.
That's so beautiful.
So if you can tell, that down there is the beach. And this is our little bed. And oh, those are Leah's little toes. Today we are going to do something that we have wanted to do for such a long time. It has been...
Oh, it's been on the bucket list for ages. We booked it a long time ago.
It was actually, I think, the first thing we booked before we even left.
It was a big deal. We booked it, and oh man, I'm so excited.
So this is where we slept last night. I would say one of our more iconic boondocking locations. A lot of people do drive down onto the beach, and that's what we were really hoping to do, was to sleep with our back end just kind of facing out onto the ocean, but it is so soft that even like four-wheel drive trucks have a hard time getting out, so not really an option, but still a pretty glorious overnight heading into our anniversary day. Happy anniversary, my love.
Yay!
Beans and toast for breakfast.
So for our anniversary, we like to do all of our favorite things. So eating, being on beaches, hiking, maybe some other fun things later.
Leah, come on now.
It's our anniversary, come on.
So as many of you know, Leah and I have been doing a lot of hiking while on the road, and it's both because we love hiking and we love being outside, but also because it's kind of like our only form of exercise. We very proudly average about 15,000 to 20,000 steps per day. And often half of that just comes from kind of getting our lives in order, organizing the car, etc.
But it's nice when you can actually dedicate like a decent amount of your day to hiking. Like, 2 or 3 hours, we're going for a hike. Plus, somebody complimented us on our nice legs in the last video. I was like, ooh, all right.
Don't let it go to her head. We found the falls. And we're sitting at about 10,000 steps one way. Not bad. Oh, yeah. Oh. Whew. There we go. There's nothing like that feeling right there. I would say like half the reason we hike at this point is for that post-hike boot removal experience.
It's so good. like my feet are so happy right now. Oh, so good.
Welcome to our campsite for the next couple of days.
This is the only campsite we've actually booked in advance.
Yes.
Because we're like, it's our anniversary, and I wanted to know where we were gonna be sleeping that night.
We booked this campsite for one reason, well, maybe multiple reasons, but for one serious reason, and that was to prepare ourselves for this evening, which is going to be our first Michelin star experience.
Yay! Thankfully, there are showers right over there because we need them.
We haven't showered in a week, everybody. The shower just freaking ran out of coins. So I got conditioner all in my hair, and now I gotta go back and freaking get coins.
Did you run out of money?
Yes. Can you get me another 4 quarters? I did. I thought I could bring like a quarter and then like just 2 more, and you need 4 every time you fill it up.
Oh, okay.
Like, I got suds all over me
They're
right
so
now.
close.
How is that?
That was nice. It was hot, actually. So I was hoping that while I was showering, this could hang up and like become less wrinkled. It worked a little bit, but still pretty wrinkly.
So there isn't actually a dress code at this restaurant, which we were thankful for, given that we live in a car. But we are still trying to sort of elevate our look slightly in order to, you know, make the moment feel as important as it kind of is.
Yeah.
This is where Leah does her makeup now.
There's natural light, and I need to get a mirror that's close enough so I can see without my glasses on. I'm really excited for this restaurant. I had a lot of criteria of what I wanted from a Michelin star experience. I wanted it to be kind of homey, farm to table, and this one has a Michelin sustainability star, so like win-win-win.
So Leah's dress was so wrinkly that we put inside the car with the heat on and all the fans blowing on it to try and get it to dry and warm up. I honestly don't think I ever saw myself going to a Michelin star restaurant. It was just like kind of beyond my understanding of the world. We've watched shows like Cooked and Chef's Table and stuff like that, and there's always been sort of a fascination with like elevated dining, and yeah, this is like probably one of the most expensive things that we are going to do on this trip. But
Is it making you feel anxious?
yeah, I mean, I always get nervous about big purchases and things that cost money, but I hope that if it even kind of meets my expectations, it will be very, 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 very cool. Okay, well, we were somehow almost late, but this is what we're wearing.
So we're wearing. I literally have not worn this since our wedding, but you know.
It looks so good.
Right, including the white Birkenstocks.
Oh God, there's a stain on it.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, all right.
That's beautiful, thank you.
Look at that.
All throughout the coast, Hamilton Valley, of course.
Toasted combo pastry. Honey bone. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
This is how you do this. You roll that. And you put it in your tea.
Welcome to a very windy and still beautiful Navarro beach. We found what we think is maybe the least windy spot on the beach to have our lunch, but you know, this is the reality when you're on the road, is sometimes it's windy. I thought I was gonna have something more insightful there. Okay, you're on camera now. Oh. So today we are off to San Francisco.
Yay! I have never been. I'm so excited.
We wanted to share a bit about our Michelin star experience. Leah?
It was bananas.
It was so cool.
So beautiful. And I was just saying this to Levi, because we were so new to it, like we found everything delightful.
Yeah.
Like the spoons that they use, like
The table had a pad on the bottom so you didn't bump your knee on it.
everything was presented so beautifully. And like flavors I have never experienced.
Yeah.
It was wild.
So I would say that a Michelin star experience is a must-do for anyone who is interested in food. If you are not a foodie, if you are not interested in food, this will not be worth the money. But It was a 3-hour dinner and a performance. Everything was so theatrical. Everything was so immaculately presented.
I think you're also paying for like the expertise of the people there.
Yeah.
Like the chefs, the host.
I want to pay for someone to figure out how to cook lichen to be delicious. You know, like I think that that's an important thing that we as society do, is push the boundaries of what food means, and that is exactly what that experience was about. Will we go to another Michelin star restaurant?
Probably not one that expensive. We love food, but I also think that like we like really humble food.
Yeah, like this meal, we're gonna eat basically a Greek salad and a loaf of bread, and we're gonna love it. But overall, amazing experience. Would recommend if that is something that is important to you. And now we go to San Francisco.
If you're going to San Francisco, be sure to wear the flowers in your hair. I don't have any flowers. I have flower earrings. I'll wear those.
Hello everybody, welcome to San Francisco. We just arrived in the Salesforce building. We just left our friends who live in Oakland and we've come downtown to do the San Francisco stuff. So we came to this place after some recommendations, and it is an entirely vegan Chinese food restaurant, and we are very excited about it.
But it's also like a huge menu.
It's massive. There's so many options. This has got to be the biggest and most impressive Chinatown that we have ever been in, I would say. Apparently, you were saying this is the oldest one in North America?
So now I'm shy because I don't want to get it wrong. But I thought I read it was the oldest and perhaps the biggest.
This is great. Honestly, when it's foot traffic, I'm okay with it. When it's car traffic, it's annoying. Oh wait, apparently we're going this way. Oh, this is awesome. Chinatown and like downtown SF, this whole experience is part of why we wanted the Prius and not like a big bus or something.
Totally.
Because we were able to just park our car over at our friend's house in Oakland and then take public transit into the city.
I was just saying to Levi, I was like kind of like looking for where the Prius was because like we're usually not that far from it. But it's kind of great to just have parked at our friend's place and now we just get to like walk and freely roam around the city.
So we just came out of probably the funkiest vintage shop ever.
It is so cool. I'm looking at all the clothes. I'm like, I can't wear these. I'm not cool enough. But I have been on the search for a wallet and one that is like small that can fit inside my little bag because I've been using this kind of little baggie. This is awesome. Look how cute it is. A little flap on there.
And then we got this very illicit card. we can't even show you what is on there, but we're gonna send this to our friend because it is nasty.
It's filthy.
So this is the legendary San Francisco Hills.
Well, I'm glad we go on so many hikes so that my legs are prepared.
This is kind of insane though. Like, look at this. Like this is a gnarly angle for anything to be built, let alone a whole city. Oh my God.
These are free J-Plant clippings.
Look at this.
I wish we could take this in the car. This is amazing. How big is the original J-Plant? Like the size of me?
Leah just stops and she's like, film this.
Film the tree. I also needed a break from the car.
So Leah and I just hiked up to Coit Tower, or however you pronounce it, and we didn't realize that there's a big parking lot up here. And honestly, I don't know, I think you should walk up. If you are even remotely capable, you should walk up here. It makes the whole view that much better. What is going on right now?
The door is stuck open.
So you're telling me the one public bathroom in America doesn't work? So this is not unlike most of our public bathroom experiences in the US. Usually there's not enough and they are rarely in proper functioning order.
There was a woman before who used it, it was great, but this poor kid's like, oh my lord. So we're standing watch.
I hope this is the vlog content you signed up for. There's the Golden Gate Bridge, hanging out in its clouds as usual. And now we get to ride a tram. We found the rainbow crosswalk and the rainbow, everything else.
Everything rainbow.
Pretty well. So one of the things we wanted to do when we came to San Francisco was to come and check out the amazing vibrancy of the queer community that they have here. And so far it has not disappointed.
We're gonna go have dinner with some friends and they said to pick up dessert. So we didn't get ice cream. We got a dick cookie. They asked if they wanted it to come with whipped cream. And a Volva cookie.
That's
oh my
great.
god. Oh my lord, I need your help, Levi.
How does it look?
It looks really good.
Yeah.
I'm like getting used to, I want to touch it, but I know I shouldn't. I can't touch it.
So, I don't know if you can tell, but I got my ears pierced.
I love it! Levi's like, what is it gonna feel like? I'm like, I don't know. I got my ears pierced when I was like 5. I don't remember.
Yeah, so that's a thing. I guess when in Rome.
When in San Fran.
When in San Fran, get your ears pierced in Castro.
I feel like I look very stereotypically white straight male, and
In your Patagonia.
yeah, exactly. Like I wear plaid and jeans and that's it. And I feel comfortable in that, but this was just something to sort of spice it up a little bit. And I am a little nervous, but so far I like them.
It's been 15 minutes. He still likes them, people.
So far so good.
So there it is. The legendary Golden Gate Bridge, even kind of clear, which is
That's
sort
kind
of
of
a
amazing.
miraculous thing. So far, we have had such an amazing time in SF. Thank you to all the people who gave us suggestions on Instagram and
Right?
here.
Great places to picnic, to eat, to see. Like, I was just saying to Levi, I feel perfectly satisfied. I want to come back one day, but like for a first trip, oh.
Thanks for watching, of course. And if you want to see more of our content, subscribe, and we'll see you on Saturday. Oh my God. What just happened? Did it get the camera? Oh my Lord.
Look at my
So we just pulled up at this random house that a couple that we met a month ago have told us that we can stay in for a couple of days.
And it's free. What's the catch?
So cute. Oh my God, this is like a house.